Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Mast. Welcome back to some more Masters Rank Duel. We're going to give Zha a little take two this time around, not going against a hard counter. Last time we went against Anubis. This time we're going up against Agni, who should be just a pretty decent matchup in both sides. I don't think either's really countered out by either. I think this should just be a pretty fair matchup, and we'll just see who does well. So he's a little bit limited on sustain. He does have pretty good lifesteal, but his mana sustain is going to be very low here. That's something to consider. He does have very good early game clear as Agni. He can 2-dash wave. We will see if we can maybe cancel him here in the back and get him in a little bit of trouble. Try and keep away from that 2 there. Get a little bit of damage on him. It's actually not going to amount to much at all. I thought he'd take at least a little more, but nope. Agni full clear. Going to be a little bit rough to deal with. Unfortunately, one of the biggest counters to Assassins, at least in my opinion, is just the hard clear you can get on some of these mages in the early game. Oh, we actually messed up a little there. Maybe get a lot of poke on him. I am going to miss clear, but it basically doesn't matter if I miss clear because the thing is, when you're against Agni who full clears, you don't get clear anyways. So yeah, like look at this. We're literally just instantly running away as soon as we can. I pressed 1 on him, I ran up towards the wave, and boom, we're running away. Not saying it's like a hard counter, it just really sucks in the early game because gold's a huge deal in 1v1. I'm already behind like 200 gold just because this guy has clear. That's kind of absurd. That doesn't mean that you can't come back. You can definitely fight mages as assassins, but the gold difference is one thing that can put mages very, very ahead. He's going to hit that there, and we're going to have to try and recover from it a bit. We're going to actually use that more for mobility than anything else. He's going to poke us a little bit, but we should be able to get out at this point. Just using that sash to kind of get back there. Let's go ahead and ring this real quick. That gives us ultimate. We probably can't fight him at all here, but he's actually getting out of his sustain, so we can go ahead and try. Where's he at? Did he back? That would have been a really good back if that's what he did. Because I can't get red done. I think he backed. That's a good play. Yeah, he's coming back full sustain. That's smart. That's smart. He's going to be coming off with probably tier 2 boots. Tier 2? Hello? Yeah. Okay, that's not too big of a deal for us. We can pressure red, but we're Zha, so I think we're just going to back real quick. I don't think we can... I don't know. I don't really need to back either, though. We're going to stick around and maybe pretend we backed. Like, I don't get much out of tier 2 boots. I want tier 3 boots. Tier 3 boots are huge. So if we can bait him onto this, that could work. Totally not here, man. Did he actually see me? I think he actually saw me. Huh. Well, he's getting low enough. If he dashes, he's going to be in trouble. We'll sustain early here. He is going to stun through. I think we can catch him with this. There's his beads. I forgot he had beads. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing with my life? Whatever. We got his beads. I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's back for boots. Oh, he's not going to let me. Let's back for boots as soon as we can. Not yet, but as soon as we can. We've got to give up wave here. Yeah, I don't know why I forgot he had beads. At one point, I looked at him, and I was kind of thinking in the back of my mind he had shell, so I actually thought he'd be in trouble there. But we got his beads. That's totally fine. Beads is what you typically pick up against Zha. I recently was greedy enough not to pick up beads against Zha and got really, really punished for it. Of course, I also picked up a stupid active. I went horrific. I wanted to try and be aggressive, and it didn't work at all. Literally the reason I lost the game. So, little tip. Either go shell or go beads. Beads is normally better, but you can get away with shell potentially. So we got the red. He should have gotten his blue. I'm going to assume he did not go for my blue because that'd be nutty. Let's go get it. Okay, so he's a bit ahead on gold. He got the red buff. He got probably his blue buff. And he's just had a lot of wave clear so far. So he's actually looking pretty ahead right now. One thing to note on Zha, by the way, that I haven't done a great job of so far just because our clear's been low compared to his, he can clear basically the same at level 3 as he can at level 9, so his clear's been really, really good, is keeping the 20 up on my passive as much as I can. I'm actually going to engage here to try and keep that up. Try and get some decent use out of it. Didn't quite really get it, but I want to do. Just got 1 archer left here, not a big deal. He actually didn't clear very hard that time around. I think we'll upgrade probably our 3 here in this matchup because we want to use it a decent amount. Get a little poke here, decent. Oh, he did juke that out with a bomb. Not intentional, but he juked it out with a bomb. I think that's every single bomb there. So he's in a bit of trouble here with his beads down. We still got... Well, actually, we don't have our shell up. What am I thinking? We used our shell to try and survive after the beads. He's going to just straight up back. Okay. Well, I guess we can do that. So I think he's going to try and sit around for beads timer, which is a pretty good idea. That said, I think sticking around here, like, not sticking around, not trying to play a little more aggressive here in the early game is going to be a mistake. So he's got to try and play aggressive at least pretty soon, in my opinion. because with Agni, what you're looking at is a very, very strong poke early game and clear early game against an assassin. As Naja gets later in the game and clear matters less, I'm going to start to do a lot more. Once he gets through his breastplate, his 30% CDR, very tanky phase, where you can't do anything to him because you can't dive, he's got cooldowns to spam, you've got minions to deal with. Once he gets out of this phase, he's in trouble. So I think this is just good for us that he's kind of playing semi-passive. But anyways, we're going to back here and start tier 2 Genjis. Really no point in just sticking around for nothing, so let's just go ahead and back real quick. He will beat us to weight by a little bit, no big deal. Again, as long as we can keep our gold lead close right now, is we're actually starting to reach like the better clear phase of Naja. Naja never has good clear, but reaching the better phase is going to help a lot. Let's see, can we bait out any cooldowns here? Maybe 3 him if he goes for a bomb. Miss, that's actually a big miss. Oh, that's a big miss from him too. If we keep the archer alive, we can bounce this, but he's not going for it. I was hoping to keep that archer alive and bounce a ring at him. Okay, well, we at least healed pretty well. That's one thing that's really nice about Naja. I can't really engage with my 3, by the way. I mean, I can, but right now with my HP disadvantage, I don't think it's worth it. We'll just look for some decent clear. We can heal up in a second. We'll actually bait a little bit first. He's probably going to dash this. Or he wants to. There we go. We'll heal. He's missing a bit. That's actually putting him in some trouble. That said, I don't think we win this hard enough to really commit. Oh, if we can get his dash here, actually, that could be really good. Oh, that was a bad sash. If I hit that, man, that would have been so much better. I could have done work there. I could have gotten his beads. I wanted to sash and get his beads right there because he should have just beads my ultimate combo, basically. But honestly, just if we can force him off, I'll totally take that, too, if he's actually going to give up red. Looks like he doesn't want to. That said, I think we can just bait his bead. I don't know. Beads. There we go. Nutty. You guys like that ultimate? Do you guys like that ultimate or what? Oh my god, man. That was actually dirty. He started thinking he was safe, right? Hit him with a little turnaround, like, all right, we're going to go do red buff or something. No, I'm going for the hot blind ultimate. That was actually really, really good. Getting that first blood was huge. Look at the gold difference now. Going from 300 behind to we're now 500 ahead, plus the red buff. So that's a really, really good turnaround for us. Plus, we still have active. Here comes our Genjis. I don't know what we're going for physical yet, or for damage yet, because we could be looking at Titan's Bane to go through his defense. We could be looking at Brawlers to make sure he can't get lifesteal off. So there's a few options here. We'll probably be going Titan's Bane and then Brawlers, because I'm assuming he is going to rush into his what do you call it? What is this item? Bancross. There we go. His Bancross right after this. Let's see if he'll actually panic dash here at all. Looks like not. We'll try and get it right here. I'm just trying to get his dash. There we go. That helps. Ring toss here. This should come back to him. Sash through this. He's in a lot of trouble here. If we can just stick to him long enough. Ooh, couldn't quite connect that. That's okay. He's going to start running back, but we've got a ring to speed ourselves up. That bounce is good. If we can just get his dash like that, should be able to catch him out. There we go. That'll do it. So really trying to bait his dash right now because he's actually at a spot where I'm doing plenty of damage. I'm surprised at how much damage I'm doing. But with this red buff, I'm hitting pretty hard right now. And he's kind of missing some stuff, and I can use the immunity frames a bit. So basically, once we get him in positions where he can't just box us with ultimates, then we can fight him really, really easily just by chasing his dash with our sash. A little bit of a rhyme, by the way. I like it. I like it. But chasing him down with that and just really punish him for it. So there's our full pen. He's not going to be building magical defense, so we're going Thorns. He, on the other hand, is not going to have as easy of a time with Thorns because we're going magical defense, so he doesn't get as much damage out of it, which means that if he does go into a Thorn second active, we'll be able to box through it, especially if we're going double defense, which you probably will eventually. Like 5th or 6th item, we'll probably get a second defense item. But really good start, man. Really good start. Let's see. Are his beads still down? I don't think so. I feel like beads are back up. I'm not doing a good job of paying attention to timer, so I'm really not sure. I figured he wouldn't beads that either way. I really doubt he would. Oh, that was a bad heal on my part. I forgot I barely had my 2 built up. That said, we can get a free 3 here. I think that's worth. I don't think it can do anything about it. Plus we get our clear, plus we get poke. This should be good. This should be good because we can build up our passive and heal up with our 2. The 2 is crazy strong on Naja, by the way. The 2 is actually what makes Naja decent in 1v1, is that you get really good healing in the early game, and you don't just want to build anti-heal against Naja because you're dealing with other stuff. You know, you can't really build anti-heal early game unless you're against like a full healer. So Naja's heal is crazy powerful. Can you dash for me, Papa? Come on, there we go. That'll do it. Thank you. Ooh, missed the sash. That's going to make this a lot tougher. I don't want to ult this, honestly, because I'm actually not sure if I win this. Kind of trying to bait cooldowns instead. There we go. That was a mistake for a dash right there. We'll try and sash through this time around again. Just kidding. He's kind of being greedy. We'll look to ult him if he ults. There we go. I think he's out. I think he's going to at least escape temporarily, but we do have a dash or a 1 in a second. Oh, that was a mistake for his dash. I don't know why he did that. Yeah, you're going to go down for that, man. I'm not sure why you dashed that direction. And I don't know why you F6'd. Anyways, Zha Duel. There you guys go. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. A little bit of a short one. And I'll see you guys in the next one.
I've been seeking for the glory. Say my name. And I've been trying to write my own story in the search for fame. I'm sitting here in this empty room. Walls keep tumbling down.